Right, so I've been really into like 3D art and statues and augmented reality and stuff like that. And what do I like about it? It's just so beautiful. Look at this. It's like sculpture is like dancing art in 3D. So actually one of the things I'm going to start working on is I want to start working on more like 3D artworks, because I think it's kind of a fun way to augment our creative spirits and stuff like that, and to essentially to take our creativity to the next level. Because ultimately I think the big problem that a lot of us creators make is that we tend to like pigeonhole ourselves into just like a very small genre of art, and it seems that the best artwork is artwork where it's kind of fun, it's kind of genuine, you kind of do it for yourself, and you share your progress and your thoughts along the way. So once again, I don't think that there's such thing as good or bad art. It's just more the better question is it authentic or inauthentic? And try not to take things too seriously, right? And another thought. So even right now, like, okay, so you know, everyone likes to play Grand Theft Auto, whatever. Dude, right now, real life reality is like fucking Grand Theft Auto. Is that you kind of have this ultimate MMORPG, almost open world access to all these random places. And you know, reality has the fucking best graphics, the most HD, whatever. And there's like 1 trillion modes of exploration and ways you could see and experience the world. So know that the point is to leave this thing, right? Is to not stay trapped here, but to leave, to kind of look and explore, to be critical of the world around you, and yeah, to essentially enjoy life, to enjoy the world, and to do things outdoors. Because I don't know, life is like, people spend too much time indoors. It's like, I think it's probably the worst thing you do for human physiology, right? Like, and then the reason why I really hate this like utilitarianism that we live in is like people's like, oh, just go out for the minimum amount of sun exposure you need to be maximally productive, to make more money and send more emails and blah blah. I'm like, yo, that's stupid. It's like, what is the point of a human being? No one ever asks that. Everyone's like, oh, the point of being a human being is to make money, to be productive and stuff like that. But I'm just like, no, like the point of being human is to make art, to philosophize, to play, to do stuff like that. And obviously it all comes down to your own personal philosophy towards life. So essentially the moral of the story is you can do whatever you want and everything is permitted. There's no right or wrong. It's like we're the order of the assassins, right? Is all is correct, all is incorrect and permittable. So yeah, I would just encourage you in life to just go out more, walk around more. Don't be so scared. Know that life is the ultimate MMORPG. And perhaps the way you can make this more entertaining, this is where I like photography, street photography and vlogging and stuff like that, street vlogging, is that you treat every time you go out like a little mini adventure. You're not quite sure what's gonna happen. There's randomly generated bosses, bad guys, things, whatever. And just to know that 3D reality is the best reality, best frame rates, best resolution. You don't have to buy no external paraphernalia. So know that real reality is the best virtual reality. Ooh, looks like someone got an Amazon order. Chicken stock, almond milk, all the degenerate hipster stuff. Rice cauliflower. Who the fuck eats rice cauliflower? That's hilarious. Alright, packages, packages, packages. So I don't know about your guys' Amazon package deliveries, but it looks like everyone here is. I think like this is the funny thing is I think during COVID, like I think like half of the apartment probably vacated the premises. So every day I just come here. You know, sometimes you order a bunch of stuff on Amazon, you're like not quite sure what you ordered. You just kind of had to look at everything. So I'm starting to know some of these people's names. I'm like, they haven't picked up their packages in forever. And stuff like that. And it's kind of fun because I feel like I'm getting to know my neighbors through the Amazon packages and deliveries and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. And I think it's mostly fellow students like living here and stuff like that. But man, I ordered something and I haven't gotten it, which is super annoying. Oh, so anyways, so you might be curious, it's like why is Eric doing all these rando videos and stuff like that? I mean, my personal ambition is life is the ultimate MMORPG. And you know, there's so many people on the internet who do live streaming, and there's those sexy girls who do the live sex webcamming. But every time I look at all that stuff, I'm like, yo, none of that stuff is real, none of that stuff is genuine and authentic. I'm like, more people should just kind of like live stream their real lives, like what do they really do? And I think this is just a personal curiosity of mine, because I'm like, oh, I'm curious, like how does Kanye West or Jay-Z or Dr. Dre spend 24 hours in the day of? And so you could even probably notice I have the time ticker thing there because you could track my change over time and stuff like that. And so yeah, maybe the end goal is Eric Kim is the ultimate video game character, and I can live vicariously through me.